Hi there, I'm Manik Senanayake. Welcome to my channel GETHIRED. Today we're going to look at one of the most important questions in a candidate's interview process. That is, when the interviewer asks, why should we hire you? Now this question can also be asked in different ways, like what makes you think you deserve this role? Or why do you think you are a good fit for this role? What is it that you have over the other candidates, or what values you can bring to the table over the competition? Or basically, why do you think that you are the best candidate for this role? So essentially, a question cannot be more direct than that. So this is the ultimate selling moment, right? This is the moment in which you need to establish all your skill sets and abilities and your values. So in that way, it's a very important question. You need to really prepare yourself for this. Now, I have seen in many instances, some even smile or shrug, or sometimes even they have one-word answers, or maybe 2-3 answers. Well, the opportunity is lost, and the damage is done, and it's permanent. You're not going to get hired because the selling opportunity is presented, you have not taken it. So very important that you really spend enough time for this question. Now, first off, you need to have a couple of variations. Now, when I say variations, it depends on the person who is interviewing. If it is a hiring manager, don't hold anything back. Just go for the kill. Pack it up, ramp it up. Show your skills that are really in line with the skills that they're looking from the role, from the job description they have advertised, and do a competency match and give examples that are relevant. And if you have additional experience, maybe working for different industries, different markets, overseas market, this is the moment you need to give those and share with the initial interviewer, or maybe the second line of interview. So additional qualification, additional projects you have done, just don't hold anything back, because at this level the mindset in the subconscious level of the hiring manager is to basically present a good candidate to the next level, or to the particular department, or to the boss that who's looking for a position to fill. So at this time, so give him triggers, give him reason for him to proceed with your resume. So don't hold anything back. But at the same time, if you have been interviewed, the third or the fourth or maybe even second round, the final interview with the boss, you got to be a bit careful here, because you need to do your due diligence and understand where he comes from, what sort of experience he have. I'm saying this through experience because sometimes you might have global experience and the boss doesn't have, and you might have different variety of different industry experience, and he might not have. He might be in this organization maybe 20-30 years. Probably you have worked in 3-4 companies and different industries, but it's the same kind of discipline. So sometimes when you over pontification, or if you over exaggerate your experience, sometimes it can be to a certain extent intimidating to the boss. He might feel a little bit inferior because they want to hire the mini versions of themselves. So you need to really play it down and do a due diligence of understanding where he comes from, so that whatever his strength and competencies that you share, he's on board. So what you need to show is that I'm willing to work with you. I have all this experience, and let me give me a chance so that I can make you look good in the organization. Last thing the boss wants is to feel a little bit threatened, intimidated by your experience and your knowledge. So, and that can be work not in favor of you. So because of that, you need to play it down and turn to the frequency which he's operating, so that he's comfortable. He knows that you have the value, because at that time, second or third level interview, he knows that you are a cultural fit. He knows that you have the competencies, because out of 40 resumes, now we have only 5 candidates. So you have ticked the boxes. Now you need to figure out what is he looking at subconscious level. Is he controllable? Can I manage him? Will he be constantly looking for acknowledgement and recognition and respect? Acknowledgement and appreciation. So will I be able to give that? Will he go past me? Will I look inferior? Will I be thrown out of my comfort zone? So you need to be mindful of that, because we are just humans. That's kind of thing subconsciously he will work at. So manage that. Number 3 is basically, it's all about selling. Sell your skills. You have to talk and have your example which is relevant to the job role. You have to draw your behavioral or situation example, something very similar to what the job JD entails. So here is all about quantification, and quantification. You need to show results, not reiteration of functions or responsibilities. Avoid saying words like I'm a hard worker, I'm a multitasker. Walk the talk. Show them what you have done in those. If you're multitasking, you're good at it, show where have you done. Talk in terms of past. I have achieved that, I have executed that, I have reduced and attach numbers. I reduced the cost by X, I increased the market share, I increased the penetration rate, I increased the efficiency rate, increased penetration, so many things. Increase loyalty, the brand equity, anything to do with your industry, your feeling, cost effective. If it is cost accountant, I have reduced cost, I have done these things. So attach numbers and be technical in your thing, so that's the only way he can relate. Don't talk about, I have done these functions. You can talk about functions to a certain extent, the responsibilities, but don't make that as the punchline of the USP, because they are looking at results. So here the golden rule is, you can't have your qualification, experience, skills and results in isolation. You have to marry your you got to marry your qualifications with your experience, and with experience you show that combine of those two has given you some skills, and that skills alone is not enough. Anyone can have skills that has translated into results, which are your recognitions and achievements you have done, which are the numbers. And those results are what the JD wants to solve. That is the problem that JD White was advertised for. So your results, your qualification isolation doesn't make any sense. Your experience doesn't make any sense unless you create the relevance. So you bring the skill aspect. Okay, I acquired these skills because of my experience, and that skill alone is not good enough. You need to show that skill has achieved result because your past performance is an indication of your future performance. So these results that you have achieved are the results this job supposed to solve, the pain which they want to resolve. So that is the connection that you have to achieve. It's all about quantification. Sell your results. And finally, I think 93% of employees feel that soft skill is a very important element, the ability to work with others, integrate with the culture, and fit into the organization and work with team formats. So you need to bring that element as well. So let me just leave you with an example where you can link the expectation of the job role, the problem which the job role or the job description attempts to solve, linking that to your strength. I know you're looking to grow your customer base, and this is one of the core expectations from the role advertised. I did same for the company X, for the product Y, where I generated X sales during the period. Overall, I was able to generate X contact sales for a period of X years, and I was recognized for my creativity, where I was awarded. This is the area I'm passionate and competent, and I have been able to continuously deliver value. In fact, I have listed one of the referees or bosses from one of these companies. So there you go. So this is how you basically linked your experience to the solution that the job advertised is trying to solve, and then it gives a well-rounded answer to the interviewer. So if you like this video, please feel free to share with your friends, subscribe to my channel Get Tired by clicking on the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you soon.